Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's reading, this is going to be Will You Be Famous? So please take your time, choose one of the groups, and I'll see you at your pile. Group number 1 with the black little puffball. Let's see what card you got. The Wheel of Fortune. So, will you be famous? This is a really good sign. To get the Wheel of Fortune, it means that it's probably in your destiny. Maybe that's something that you really want. Maybe you feel like maybe you feel it in your destiny. Maybe you really want it. Like there's some sort of balanced energy with you being famous. So with having the Wheel of Fortune in this balanced energy means probably that's where you're supposed to go, right? So maybe you're supposed to go. Maybe you're supposed to do that. Maybe you're supposed to be famous. So maybe a lot of you guys feel it in your heart to be famous. You feel it in your heart that that's where you're supposed to go. So having this card right here, it's very, very promising. Let's see what the cards have to say about that, you guys. Prosperity. Wow. Building your future. Building your future. So yeah, a lot of you guys are building your future. You feel it very close. You feel like that's where you're supposed to be. You feel it in your heart. Like there's something about that you just know it's you, right? So yeah, definitely having the prosperity. Oh my gosh, look at this card. So yeah, for a lot of you, maybe it's a difficult thing. Maybe you've been through a lot of things in your life. Maybe you're meant to be famous because of everything that you went through. Maybe you talk about it. Maybe you write it in songs. Maybe for a lot of you, this is telling me that you just want to break, right? You want to be famous. You want to have the money. You don't want to live the way you live right now. You don't want to live like that forever, and you want to do something about it. A lot of you guys have lived some difficult lives, or maybe you've been through a lot. And this is telling me that even if you have worked through a lot, and maybe you doing, for example, if you're doing social media, but you've been at it for 4 years, right? And then nothing has happened. Maybe that's the reason why I'm seeing these cards, because like you've been through a lot. You have already done a lot of effort, and maybe you've been thinking about like why is not happening. You're frustrated about it. For other of you, this could be that you have put on the work, but it has not happened yet. You're frustrated about it. And for other of you, this is because you have gone through a lot in your life, and you are about to receive the good karma of being famous, and that comes with money. Maybe that's your thing, right? You want to do that. You want to have the fame. You want to have the recognition. So we do have the recognition. We do have the struggle too, but also the end of the situation where you get the recognition that you've been offered for you in this world, and you want it because you just feel it in your soul. That belongs to you. That life belongs to you. That's your thing. That's your situation. So this is telling me that this is the reason why you feel it, why you want it. This is the reason why you just know that it's in your destiny to be rich and famous, right? So yeah, it doesn't matter what you went through. What matters is that you are going to get it because you feel it in your heart, and you're not letting it go. You're pursuing it, and you're doing something about it, okay? So yeah, the answer is yes for you, group number 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, group number 2 with the pink puffball. Let's see what your card is. Death. Transformation. So a lot of you guys are in need of or maybe you're going through a transformation right now that maybe, maybe you're trying to achieve the famous situation, but for that, in order for you to achieve that, you need to go through this transformation. Maybe you need to let some things go. Maybe you need to go somewhere else. Maybe you need to move somewhere else. Maybe for a lot of you, your family, your people are holding you back. Maybe for some of you, you need to do some sort of transformation for you to get there, for you to be famous. There's some sort of transformation that you need to go through, that you need to make it happen. And if you don't make it happen, then maybe this famous thing is not for you. So you need to be willing to make this transformation happen. Okay, why are you doubting? Is it not enough, your wish? Is it not enough for you to do it? Like maybe you don't have any money to make this transformation. Maybe for a lot of you, you're doubting because, and you're confused about it because maybe you're thinking, is it not enough? Like maybe my desire is not enough for me to make this transformation. So maybe for a lot of you, you guys don't know where to start. That could be the thing as well. Maybe you don't know what to do. Oh, so the desire is not like enough for what I'm seeing. That's why I'm seeing doubts. Maybe you don't know if you should really take this by storm and be like, you know what, I'm doing this, let me go, let me move to Los Angeles, or let me move and let me get out of this town, or like maybe the desire is not strong enough for you to actually want to pursue this famous situation. You need to have this transformation done, and that means letting go of a lot of things, and that means moving places, and like trying to have some transformation in your body as well, and in your mind, thinking very positively that you can actually make it. But maybe for a lot of you, this just is not there yet. Like you're not there yet, and it's not strong enough. That's what I'm seeing. It's not strong enough. Maybe you need to go and move out of town, but you don't have the money for it, right? But you don't have the will to go get and look for that money, right? Like maybe you're trying, but you're not trying enough, or maybe you don't have the time to try. Maybe you work a lot already, and that goes into your house, and you don't have the time to go and look for other job or something. But there needs to be some new phases in your life that is going to be happening, and for a lot of you, it is the money that you guys need. Look at this. So for a lot of you, you guys don't have the accommodations for you to go and look for that dream, go and pursue that dream. Even if you want it with all your might, it's just you don't have the money, you don't have the accommodations for you to go. Maybe you have a family already, you cannot let go of that family. Maybe for a lot of you, you don't have the looks and you don't have the money to transform your looks. So whatever situation is, it feels like you're kind of stuck. It feels like you're meant to struggle for this famous situation. So it depends. It's on you. Like it's on you. If you really want it, even though it's really, really hard, you should find a way to go for it. But if you don't make this decision and find a way for you to make this transformation happen, then it's not going to be happening. So you're going to be famous if you decide to be famous and actually go for it like a whole 100%. And it's going to be very difficult because this transformation is telling you to let go and walk away from things that maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe you don't want to let go of these people, of this place, of this situation. It depends what is more important to you and what are the priorities for you. So this is telling me that whatever the situation you decide to do, whatever decision that you decide to do, it's gonna determine if you become famous or not. So the answer is yes or no. It depends on whatever you decide. Like, is it worth it? Should I go through after this? Can I let go of this? And that's your decision. That's a yes or no because of your decision. Group number 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Hello, group number 3 with the yellow puff little ball. So we have the Hierophant. Okay, this is your card. So maybe for a lot of you guys have some talents from your family. Maybe this is like an ancestor thing. Maybe you guys have some talents from your family. Maybe you guys, maybe your family sings, your family dances. You guys are actors. Maybe you come, like the bloodline has a lot of talents. That's what I'm seeing with this card. The bloodline shine, has a lot of talent. A lot of you could be famous because of your family. Maybe you guys have like somebody that was famous before, or maybe you guys have the potential because there's a lot of what is it? Maybe there's a lot of talents in your blood already, right? So a lot of you guys need to figure out what talents do you have. A lot of you guys need to pay attention to what can you do with your talent. There's a lot of competition and whatever it is that you want to do, as I'm seeing, and you need to like be strong for this. You need to like be strong, and if you have this challenge, you need to figure out which ones and focus on it and do something about them, okay? Because a lot of you guys are trying to focus yourself in some other things, as I'm seeing right here. Maybe a lot of you, like, you need to just know that you can do so much more, okay? You can do so much more than you have right now. And even though there's a lot of competition in your field, or there's a lot of competition in whatever it is that your talent is, or whatever it is that is you feel drawn to, whatever it is that you want to do, let me tell you that you're not alone in this. For a lot of you, your partner, that person, maybe if you're single, you are going to be finding someone that likes the same things, and you're not going to be alone. There's going to be a lot of support on this situation, but you need to talk about it and really make the decision to go after this. For a lot of you, you are going after this. You have gone after this for the longest time, and it's time for you to get the reward. But I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this is like very hard, and it's gonna take some time, okay? It's gonna take some time. There's a lot of competition on this, so you got to be like really one of the strongest in the group, like for you to succeed. You gotta like put a lot of attention into that, and you need to put a lot of effort. You gotta be putting a lot of effort into that, okay, you guys? This is telling me that you guys are on the way to becoming famous. A lot of you guys are on the way to getting this compromise, getting this contract, getting a lot of opportunities, but there's a lot of effort that you still need to put on this. And for a lot of you, the US are starting, this is gonna be a long journey, okay? This is gonna be the longest journey you've ever been on, because there's a lot of competition, and there's just a lot of things that you're supposed to like learn, and that you're supposed to focus on, okay? So in your life, in your family, there's these things, okay? They have their own talents, their own situations that they're good at, and you need to figure out what's yours, and you need to focus on that. What do you want? What do you like? What is it that is calling you into your soul? And you guys are, yeah, you guys are in a good way. Like, if you do decide to be famous, this could be an achievable thing, even though it's gonna be really hard work, or really like just huge situation where you're gonna have to put a lot of effort, okay? But of course, it's achievable. I hope you guys like this reading. Group number 3, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello everybody from group number 4 with the blue little puff ball. Let's see what your card is. So we have 6 of swords, okay? 6 of swords. This is telling me that you probably need to make a decision to leave something behind in order for you to become famous. Okay, so whatever it is, we're going to figure out. We're going to see if this isn't your situation to become famous. But this is telling me that you guys need to let go of something. You guys need to probably go through a transformation, or let go of something. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is a very difficult thing, because this is telling me that you're not in control of the things that you have to let go right now. You're not in control. You're probably too in love. You probably have kids. Maybe there's something that you really cannot let go, but maybe you need to put all the effort in moving, or walking away, or like not really abandoned, but maybe you need to focus on your own time. Maybe this is talking about the family being like, maybe it's taking time out of you, right? Maybe you have family, maybe you have kids, maybe you live in a very strict house where they do not let you be who you want to be, or maybe you don't have the time for you to be that person that you want to be. Maybe there's not enough space, and this is talking about like you need to make the decision to find your own situation and find your own space in order for you to practice, to do whatever it is that you want to do in order for you to become famous. So we do see that for a lot of you, maybe this is a relationship that is holding you down. Maybe it's a relationship that doesn't is not letting you grow in your way that you want to do. Maybe it isn't even your own fear, right? It could even be your own fear, but you need to let go of that. You need to move forward. You need to find something better, and like not wait anymore, because this is telling me that your transformation is kind of delayed. So I'm not seeing you famous right now, but you need to learn that, okay, not wasting the time, because you're thinking, okay, maybe next year, maybe next year. No, what's gonna be happening next year? Like, you're just gonna be wasting your time if you're too afraid to post on social media or something. Maybe you feel embarrassed. Maybe you don't feel the support of your family. Maybe that relationship is holding you down, right? Like, what I'm seeing is that you need to start right now. You need to do what you need to do. And for a lot of you guys already have, done that. Maybe you already do take that step, but it's not working out right now. Like, it's not giving you the likes or the views or whatever that you want to. It's not giving it to you. And this is telling me that you need to do something different. You need to let go of whatever it is that you're doing right now, and you need to remodel it and transform it and do something different. So I know you guys are in different situations. I know a lot of you guys are stuck and you don't know what to do about it, but this needs to be a solo journey for you. And you guys need to learn that, okay, if your family is not giving you the time, maybe you need to find that time, right? Maybe when they're at school, and if you guys have a relationship that is holding you back, maybe you need to do something about that. If you're too afraid that people is going to be thinking about you, you need to let that go. Okay, this is a solo journey. This is something that you need to do on your own. And if you need support, you can talk to your people, right, for support. But this is something that you need to explore on your own and do something on your own in order for you to become famous. So I don't see you being famous right now, but maybe it's because a lot of you guys have not made the decision to be fully committed to this situation. So I understand that, right? I understand it. So whenever you do make the decision, we'll see what happens. But right now, you need to make that decision and do it and throw yourself out there, right? And make some time for you. Even if you have kids or have a family, you need to make some time for yourself to do this thing. Practice. Post on social media, whatever it is that you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, everybody, with the gray puffball. Let's see what your card is. 10 of Wands. Okay, wow, very interesting. So, it could be that maybe for a lot of you, you guys think like, I'm too old for this. Maybe that ship has sailed. Maybe for a lot of you, you guys are in this type of energy where you're feeling like, you know what, I'm not young enough for that, or I'm too old for this, or maybe I have family, I can't be doing that, or like whatever situation that you guys are in that feel like it's just not for you anymore. Maybe you guys feel stuck. Maybe you've been at it for the longest time trying to be famous, but you're just giving up. That could be the thing, that you're giving up. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of you guys have put, like, you realize there's a lot of competition in whatever it is that you want to do. A lot of you guys are singers, for what I can see. Maybe you like to write songs, but it's just something that you feel like maybe like you want to. That would be an awesome thing for you to become famous, but maybe for a lot of you, deep in your heart, that is not what you're supposed to do, or that is not what you're gonna be doing in the end. For some of you, like, this is not the situation that you want to be in. Even though you like it, it would be awesome if you become viral or something like that. Deep in your heart, it's just not gonna be happening. There's a lot of competition. There's in this world, like, you focus yourself on other things, and this is what it's telling me. This is what it's telling you, that you should be focusing yourself on other things, that you should be focusing on maybe looking for something else. Like, this ship has sailed. As the energy that you guys are feeling, for a lot of you, this is just telling me that maybe it's just not the thing for you, right? Even though you want it or you hope for it, maybe this is just not the thing for you. This is not a wish that is going to become true for you in this lifetime. Maybe if you change timelines, it could happen, but not in this timeline. As for what I'm seeing right here, you guys are going to be doing some other things. You guys have more other talents that you can focus yourself on. Like, maybe like this is just, it's too late for you. And I know that sounds horrible, but I see that deep in your heart, you know this is true, or you feel like it's just not your thing right now, or it's not your thing anymore. You feel it deep in your heart that that is not the wish that is going to be fulfilling. Maybe it's something else, right? Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not what you should be doing. Maybe it's not what you should be following. Maybe you should think about yourself in some other way. For what I'm seeing right here, there's just like, it's too much for you. It's too much work for you. You don't have the drive anymore. Like, you don't have the energy. You are too old for these things. Like, maybe you want to follow something else. Maybe your family wants you to follow something else, and you're going to end up doing that, right? Not doing exactly what you want, but what other people want. And that is what's going to be taking you to not be famous. That could be the situation as well. So I don't see you being famous. I see you looking for stability in some other parts of your life. Okay, you guys? Group number, what is it, 5? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.